Well, you never know how a game's going to go. A lot was made of the pitching matchup, and Irvin made a couple mistakes early, and but we hung in there. Sale was dominating us, obviously, and we found a way to scratch and claw, put together an inning that wasn't particularly, like we were hitting all around the field, but we got back to even. There was a lot of good things about the game. We made a mistake on the changeup on the two-run homer to put them back in front, and we had a chance there in the eighth inning to get back to even. Came up a little bit short, and then, like you said, it got a little bit ugly at the end. But series overall, I think there was a lot of good things about it. I think the final run differential is not indicative of the competitiveness of the series. We just have to kind of regroup. Guys will have a good day off tomorrow. We'll be ready to go in Chicago.
Things really seemed to shift on that called third strike to Joe Mauer. How frustrating was that? Because it could have been very different, had a different outcome.
Yeah, Joe had a heck of an at-bat. One of those borderline pitches that looks high from the side, and, he had it on the plate, and, he banged him. So there's not much you can do about that.
You mentioned the changeup with Santana on the home run, but yeah. Were there other things that you saw that just were kind of un-Irvin-like today?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I think obviously the first home run, Pedroia, wasn't trying to go up and in there, and then 0-2 on Benintendi, trying to get way in there and leaves it on the inner third, and we sent Jimenez out there before the two-run homer just to remind him that hey, this is an opportunity here to make pitches, and if you don't, we'll go after the next guy. Kind of trust your veteran pitcher there, and obviously he didn't want to throw a changeup where he threw it.
It's nice to see your team start the battle back before the ninth inning there.
We fought all series. We faced some good pitching the whole series, and I thought offensively, the guys battled, and today was a comeback from 4-0 on Chris, and then find a way to get to a swing away there to either tie or take the lead there in the eighth.
Well, how much off day is going to help your bullpen out after?
Well, it'll help. We've been scrambling all the whole homestand, a lot of transactions and people getting shuffled around. So, the dynamics of your pen change, fairly regularly throughout the year. But obviously, I think using that word a lot today, but these guys are going to get a chance to regroup, and we'll come back a little bit more refreshed on Tuesday, hopefully.
Any concerns about how some of the guys threw the ball today there out of the pen? Or?
Well, Matty's been really good for us, and as often the case, trouble starts with a walk. We brought Justin back a little bit quickly from his rehab. He didn't look particularly sharp. So it's just one of those things where you're trying to keep it close there. Thought about going to Kinsler there, even at a one-run. Kinsler in a one-run game, but Matty was a fine matchup for where we were at, and it just got away from us. Give up a 10 spot.